Hello, aspiring SQL enthusiasts. Welcome to Tenalytics YouTube channel. I'm Edith Yahudo, and in today's video, we are diving into the world of SQL Server. In this series, we'll be exploring the fundamentals of SQL Server, from downloading and installation to querying and managing databases. Today's video is all about getting started with SQL Server, and we'll begin by showing you how to download and install it on your machine. SQL Server is a powerful relational database management system developed by Microsoft. It's used by businesses and developers worldwide to store, retrieve, manage data efficiently. Whether you're a beginner or an experienced programmer, understanding SQL Server can open doors to various career opportunities. Today, we will take our first step on our SQL Server journey by walking you through the process of downloading and installing SQL Server on your local machine. By the end of this video, you have SQL Server up and running, ready for you to start experimenting with databases and queries. So, without further ado, let's dive right in and install our SQL Server. So here we have our SQL in a Microsoft. Remember, we made mention earlier that SQL Server is a Microsoft IDE. So I'm going to drop this link on the description for us so that we can download. So we're using SQL Server. You're going to have to install two things. You have to install the SQL Server Management Studio, and you have to install the SQL Server. So your SQL Server Management Studio is that IDE environment where you are going to be doing all your queries and management of your queries and your databases. Okay, well, your SQL Server is like that, the backup engine. Okay, you know what servers normally does. Okay, so it's literally the same thing. So here, what you're going to do is download. So we have we have Microsoft opened already. Okay, so you come down, you're going to see where you have download SSMS. Okay, so you click on the free download. So I'm just going to do that. Click and it's going to start installing. Okay, then the next, you come over to where you have download SQL Server. Remember, I said we're downloading two things. We're going to download the studio and the server itself. So you click on the download. Okay, and then it's download. It's going to take a while for it to download. Okay, so our SQL Server pops up. So what you have to download, we have the developer and the express, which is a free version. So this is the one we are going to be downloading. Okay, the express. So you click on download now, and it automatically starts downloading over here. Okay, mine is done downloading, so we can see MSS. This is our studio, and then this is the server. So what we're going to do first is let's first download install our server. So we click on the downloaded server. Okay, so yours, you see it in your download depending on where you navigated yours to. So if it's in your desktop, you just navigate to your desktop. If it's in your download folders, navigate to your download folders. Okay, so this is the server. Let's just give it a few minutes to open. Okay, so you just have this pop-up. Do you want it? Do you want to allow this to open? Obviously, you click on yes, and you give it time to load. Okay, so this is our server popping up. So we just want the basic version. Okay, so we are going to use for this particular tutorials, we are going to be looking at the basic. So just click on the basic and you accept. Okay, so you accept yes. So these are just documents. You can read it if you want, of course. We don't want to do that. So you just navigate, okay, your installation location. So where you want it to be, mine is in program files and then Microsoft Server. Okay, so if you want to change the path, you click on browse and change, but mine it's fine here on our program files. So you click on install. and then you give it time to install. It's going to take a while, trust me. So while this is installing, let's go over to the studio. Click on our studio. Let's wait for it to open. It might take a few seconds. Okay, so do you want it to run this while you click on run? So let's just give it a few minutes and it's going to open. Okay, so literally the same thing. You have your location, so server location. Now this is version 19. We're actually installing the latest version. So you click on install. Okay, do you want to, please you just click on yes. Obviously, everything is going to be yes. So we'll just give it a few seconds to load and download. So we can actually skip this part because I won't want to waste a lot of our time. So when it's done downloading, we are going to be back. Okay, so our studio is done downloading, same with our server. Okay, so mine took about probably 5 to 7 minutes. So if yours is taking long, just try and make sure you have a stable connection and please don't panic. Just wait for it to finish downloading. Okay, so here we have completed. So we've actually installed Studio completed. So we could just close this. Okay, now for the server, I see installation has completed. So we have this as connection, okay, and all that. Okay, so you click on connect now. Already we've installed our studio already, so no need for this. So they just included this should in case you first install the server and you didn't know that probably you're supposed to install the management studio alongside with it. So you can actually click here. Okay, so we are done with this. We just have to close it and launch it. And okay, so your server is installed. You want to exit? Yes. Okay, so what we'll do is just navigate to, depending on the machine you're using. So I'm using a Windows. Okay, so I'll just navigate to where it's saved. So I can search as okay, as so my SSM, and then we have your SQL Server Management Studio. So I'm just going to open it. So let's just have a view of how the interface looks like. We'll just give it a few minutes and it will open. Okay, so this is what the interface actually looks like. So now you see why we actually had to install the SQL Server, because your management studio cannot work independently, okay? Cannot work on its own. So that's why you see you first thing that is popping up is to connect it. Okay, so we have our server type is a database engine, and my server name is it connects automatically. Okay, it connects automatically. So this is a video order. This is my machine name, and then you have SQL Server. Okay, so if yours doesn't pop up automatically, what you do, click on the drop down button. If yours doesn't come up automatically showing this, you click on the drop down button, you come to browse more, browse for more. Then you click on the plus icon in your database engine. So you click on this, and then you see you have the name of your machine or the name of your system, and you have SQL Express. So you just click on that and then you click on OK. So before you connect, don't click on connect yet. You come down to options, click on options to make sure you tick your trust server certificate. So if you don't click this and then you just go over to do your connect, it's going to show you an error. Okay, it's not going to connect. It's going to tell you you are using a server certificate that is not trusted. Okay, so please don't skip this step. Very important. So I can actually take that again. You come down to where you have your options, click on options, and then you have this pop-up showing. Okay, so this is a login. This is a login. Okay, so either you come down to options or you can click on connection properties. Either way that works for you. So you click on options. Either way that works for you. Okay, connection properties, and we have, you tick this, and then we are good to go. You click on connect. Okay, give it some time to actually connect. Voila, and then this is our interface for your SQL Server Management Studio. All right, guys. So I'm just gonna do a recap of what we've done today. So the first thing we did was to actually download and install our Microsoft Server, the Management Studio, which we actually did that from the Microsoft Office. So I'm going to drop the link for us in the comment in the description panel. Okay, so we can actually click on it and download. So the first thing is you download the studio, and then you go over and download the SQL server. So both of them work hand in hand. So you just wait for it to install in your machine, and after that you launch your management studio, you do your connections, and you are good to go. All right, guys, so in our next video, we are going to be exploring how to actually create a database, and you go over the different panels here and the interface of our SQL server. All right, guys, so see you in our next video. Bye.